this property and look?
We have.
No, you haven't.
I know there's stuff stored everywhere in here.
Okay, inside, outside, the whole 9 yards. Okay, so we're here sitting here trying to comply with you guys and work with you guys, and then all of a sudden he takes off to go somewhere for a second, and I get basically
camping paraphernalia.
Okay, what is that?
You want to see what the definition of camping paraphernalia is?
Yeah.
Include but are not limited to tents, huts, or other temporary physical shelters, but excluding umbrellas and sunshades. So you can have umbrellas and sunshades. That's not going to get you a ticket for camping.
We don't have a tent. We don't have a tent. We have a awning that goes up, which is central. We left all sides open so you could see in there with no problem. Straight up in the air.
So do you understand that?
Yeah. But then
personal property.
But
personal property.
Storing on your property. I have it on my trailer. My bike trailer goes with me where I go. I mean, it doesn't stay on your property. I come down to visit. I come down here to spend the day here, and that's it. And I told you, huh? And I told you I'll be here for the rest of the month. And then after that, hopefully you'll never see me again. I have to wait till my check gets in. That's why I mean.
The reason I'm not trying to argue with you, I don't want there to be these questions. But this is the way the municipal code reads.
It's part of the educational process.
Well, that's
right?
fine.
We got to educate you guys.
This is nothing that I can change.
Yeah, but you came off the wrong way. You didn't come off trying to educate me. You came off threatening me.
Well, I tried to educate. I gave you a warning yesterday.
See, that's not educating somebody. What you just did right now is educating, okay? When you threaten somebody with 20 minutes to get out of here, you're going to go to jail.
I'm not threatening you.
That's a threat. Yes, it is. Okay.
Well,
Look, were you a sergeant one time, and you got demoted? No. No. This is what I hear. Okay. So maybe it's whatever the reason is, you're not listening to yourself when you talk to people. You're not. This gentleman here talks very nicely and polite, and I understand. Okay. You are stuck on one way, and you're not listening to me when I'm talking to you. When you sat there and read that to me,
I can't get 2 words in without you talking over me.
You just read that to me, and I thanked you, didn't I? I said, that's great. Now I can understand that.
So
okay,
can I talk now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. The purpose of your warning yesterday was that there's no miscommunication moving forward. So if you were doing the same thing you were yesterday, and I take you to jail, you can't sit there and say, oh, well, you didn't tell me. But every time I try to tell you and educate you what the law is, you just argue about the definition. And oh, this way, well, I want the definition. I just read to you exactly how the law reads.
Okay.
Now you can interpret it however you want.
How do you interpret storing?
But the city attorney interprets it one way.
You city attorney.
I would say if you're in control of property and you're just sitting in the park,
yeah,
that would be storing.
Okay. Let's say let me
hold on.
For argument purposes, I'll agree with you.
Let's say that you have all this stuff loaded out. Have we ever stopped anybody in transit and taken them to jail for storage of property?
I have no idea.
Never.
Okay.
Right? The only time it ever becomes a problem is when you're set in one spot and you have mass amount of property.
Yeah, but this compared to people
right
around
here,
here is
right
not
here.
massive.
No, I agree. You are a lot less, and that's why
I try to be straight.
But that's why nobody's taking you to jail today. You're good.
Okay.
Right?
So,
we told Vlad today, hey, you're on the border. We'll work with you. Right?
Yeah.
We talked to him, work with you. Hey, this is what we need a little bit better.
yeah, you did that
right?
yesterday.
But if you roll here and you got a truck's worth of stuff,
well, I understand that.
and I agree, you are not as bad as some people.
There's some people that got 25 bikes for one person, you know.
Right,
and, it's like,
and that's
why?
a problem, right?
Okay, that's storing. Okay, I can see that part there. But when I have my stuff, it's in my trailer. It's not scattered anywhere. It's neatly done. I mean, it's going to go with me wherever I
But
go.
your trailer right now is a lot less property than you had yesterday. You had 225 square foot
That's
that you were
we had
watching.
an awning now. Come on, an awning.
Awning's fine.
No, but according to him, it's not.
No, an awning it's by itself is fine. But there were extra backpacks, extra blankets. There was a. Didn't you have a sleeping bag?
I still have a sleeping bag.
I just read you the camping paraphernalia. That's camping paraphernalia.
Yeah, but I use the sleeping bag as a blanket because I don't have a blanket.
I'm just telling you what the law says.
Okay.
And to be honest, if you literally are right there with just a sleeping bag, I don't think anybody's gonna give you a hard time, right?
You know, I don't want to get a hard time from anybody. I don't want to argue with you guys. I don't want to fight with you guys. I don't want nothing. I just
And
want to
that's
come
part
here.
of the process that we come out here.
Then
And this is
20
great.
days.
But look at
this is great today, right?
You complied yesterday, and you moved all your stuff. Did you not?
Yeah.
And are we giving you a
drove
ticket
around
today?
for 2 hours.
Are we giving you a ticket today?
Oh, well, I was waiting for you to come over and give me a ticket. That's why it's all covered up.
But did we?
Huh?
We're not
Did
going to
we?
give you a ticket.
I don't.
But
I,
that is
You're
okay.
good today.
Dude, stop being so angry at us.
I'm not angry. I just.
I've never even given you a ticket. I don't know why you're so angry with me spreading rumors about how I got demoted.
I'm not. This is where.
I think he just feels threatened.
False. Come on, guys.
No, I don't feel threatened. I just
Hey.
get upset when you're not
Oh, you were
working-
threatened, you said.
Now you're working with it. Yesterday,
Regardless of what
you
happened
didn't
in the
do it.
past, is today a good experience? You've been educated, you understand what we're looking for.
Okay,
and
you
you're-
understand, you guys understand me, right? So, I mean, I'm gonna comply
have
with
no
whatever you
problem
want,
with
just say it different.
You just don't like the fact that I gave you a warning and told you you can't do something.
Well, I don't like the fact that it's threatening the way you said it.
Well,
okay?
but
The
by
three of us
threatening, I'm educating you and telling you if you do it again, you'll go to jail.
You could
You
just say,
take
What
it,
if
take
you
that
just say,
however
hey,
you
say
Ray,
every
Ray,
ticket,
this is
right?
what we
I
gotta
can
do.
tell you,
Yeah.
if
Otherwise,
you
I gotta
did
take you
this,
to
I'm
jail.
going to
That's
arrest
fine.
you.
I'm a big boy.
I don't
I mean,
consider it
let's
threatening.
go
I'm just
keep
telling
her
you
that-
this is what happened,
complying
right?
and
We
You
give
have
20
20 minutes
out
to
here,
get out.
nowhere to go, no place.
It's kinda like-
Well, you do have a place to go because there's
You
shelter
speak
beds
Russian?
open.
I do.
Give me
You
a
just don't-
voucher for a hotel.
you
You
just
got
don't-
vouchers for hotels? Give me
No,
a
you
voucher.
Красиво, yeah.
don't put people
Красиво.
in the hotels right from the street.
Beautiful.
Right.
We
Yeah.
don't do that.
Yes, you do.
No, we have shelter beds and you refuse to go.
I'll write you some Russian words.
So you do have a place to go. You just choose to
I
be
know
out
some
here.
bad ones. I played.
No,
I talked
I
to some
don't
Russians.
choose to be out here.
Oh, I used to
choosing
play
to be out
hockey
here.
too in Anaheim.
Oh yeah?
And used to
You
play
say
every
it.
Friday.
I say it.
Vlad,
I'm
pick
not-
up
He
stick.
doesn't choose to be out
Oh yeah?
here.
Pick up?
Yes,
Vlad,
sir.
If I have a homeless shelter bed for you right now, right, and you say no thanks, you're choosing to be out here, right?
Yeah.
Right. So how is it? He says it is, but how is that any different? You're choosing to be out here in the park.
You know, I don't want to be in a shelter. I don't want to be
Well, I know, but you can't say you don't have a place
somewhere
to go.
away from where I you know.
I have a place to go for you right now, but you don't want to.
No.
Hey,
Well,
and that's but that's okay.
We'll take hotel voucher.
That's okay.
Yeah, taking a hotel voucher.
You don't.
put us
Hey,
up-
if
put
you
us
don't
in the
want to go
Baymont
to a
for
shelter,
30 days.
you gotta
It's-
understand. If you don't want to go to a shelter, cool. That's your choice,
Yeah.
right? But if you're going to stay here, certain criteria you have to go through
I
with, right?
understand.
That's
And-
it.
And we're trying to meet
And
the
if you're in
criteria.
that, cool.
Now we found the balance, so we know
that's the
what
balance.
we have, how
So tomorrow,
to work with
we
it.
don't have no problem
I know.
if we're like this, right?
You shouldn't have a problem like that.
Okay.
Tomorrow I might gonna have even not 3 pillows, 2 pillows.
See, yeah,
Because
yeah.
I have a disc fracture, I have a sciatic nerve. So for me, laying on something hard
That right
is
there,
like,
Vladimir, I got it. You
okay.
got one backpack, you got a
And
blanket
I'll
and an easy
appreciate that
Now, if I
and we'll
move
work
closer,
on it.
it's going to look like more. If he goes in the bathroom,
But if there's two of you and your stuff is together, it's considered we still have two of you, right?
Yeah.
That's why some of these people sit together in four. We consider that 4 people are going to have more property than one person. We got it,
That's true.
right?
yeah,
But what happens is 4 people sit together, 3 people go off to 7-Eleven, and now one person is here and it looks like all that stuff's theirs. If we walk over and say, hey, is this all yours? Well, yeah, I'm taking care of it all. That's where the problem
What
is.
about
that's-
if we
that's-
take a
that's when you
picture
gotta make
of
a
the
decision.
sample,
Yeah, you know
like
they're coming- they're gonna come back,
what
you
is
know.
allowed to be in the park, like a
Take a
picture?
mental picture of that right there, and I'm okay with it.
No, I mean for like future people, because new people gonna come over. We will be gone. So it's like, so it will be like,
Then we'll have to go through the
Some
process
are
of doing
like,
the same thing we've done with
you know, example, what is allowed.
We'll talk to them.
And
Usually
that
if
way,
it's 4
the,
people, I'm up moving somewhere else. I don't like a whole bunch of people. So that's why you see us in the back sometimes, sometimes up in the front.
And understand that the reason we're out here is not necessarily you guys, right? You guys are here complying. We've never seen you doing drugs or anything like that. But you know what goes on here, You know, you've been here long enough, you
I don't
know,
want to go anywhere but the park, okay?
right? But you understand what goes on here.
I do.
We can't have that here, right?
Not in front of these little kids around here. No,
You
I
know
understand.
that. If you have kids, let's say a week ago, would you let your kids go to this school right here? And your kid goes out on the playground and that's what he sees? So he sees someone tying off and shooting heroin in the park,
Yeah.
right?
It's not good.
We can't have
And
that.
I'll be the first one to tell them to stop
have
it.
healthy wings.
Yeah. Still understand that while almost you're a byproduct of what's happened out here, because we have to get you in compliance too, and you guys are today, so you're good. Understand our main
This is the
goal?
way we're going to be. I mean, so I can get out of here my next check.
I mean, that would be even easier right now, even explain our friends, someone.
Right.
And also it's like, because a lot of people got upset and because supposedly coming over, oh, you have too much stuff, jail. You know, it's like, don't give him like a chance
I
to
will
like,
tell you-
No.
I will tell you.
Hold on, Vladimir. Everybody that we take to jail, we've given at least 1 or 2 chances. At least. It's not like, oh, that's the first time I've talked to you, boom, jail.
okay.
So let me tell you one of the other requirements for when we take someone for storage of property. Number 1, they have to deny shelter, right? So we have to offer them shelter before we can even write them a ticket for storing property. We have to do that. on the PD side, that's what we've decided is right.
No, I got a question, I guess, because there was a guy that got taken to jail, Paul, and he said he asked the officer to take him to shelter, and instead they took him to jail. I don't know
I don't know that
when they
particular
decided
one.
that.
I don't know that.
But you guys weren't here, I don't think. It was Officer Beck and maybe some other folks. Paul and QP, you know those two?
Velez?
Yeah.
Well, Paul asked Paul how many times he's been at Kramer, and ask him how many times he's been to Hawaii from the PD.
Oh, I know he
Ask
went to
those-
Hawaii.
Ask those first, and then
So
without
understand-
telling too much of his
So
personal.
understand, it's not like we roll up and just take you to jail, right? We have other steps we try to do first before. And I will tell you, of the recent arrests that have taken place, very few, probably can count on my hand, have just been storage of property. Because usually it comes, maybe we initially contact you to talk about storage of property, and then they have a warrant, or they have a meth pipe, or they have drugs. Very, very, very few, very minor numbers, have been just storage of property. Because honestly, storage of property is not the issue for us. It's the drug use, and the other things that go on in it. Yeah. Right? On the grand scheme of things, storage of property, very low. Cleaning up the park with the drug use and everything, that's where our priority is. And I think you guys can understand that, right?
This hospital over here, we're gonna have a better heart, so
Yeah, wait, the Kramer shelter?
it's too far from LaSalle or UCI.
What about Kaiser? It's right up the street.
Kaiser, I think brothers, LaSalle, UCI or Hope, or St. Jude's.
You were nowhere close to UCI, LaSalle, or Hope.
UCI, hopping the two of them right there. LaSalle is right here. I know Kramer, over there, off of Kramer, we got Kaiser, but Kaiser won't take me because I'm not a Kaiser member. Okay? I have to go to UCI anyway. Send me there.
Well, this isn't anywhere close to
I
UCI.
mean, I've had 7 heart attacks this year. I don't want another one, but that's.
No.
But you know that if you have a heart attack, you got a better chance of surviving being a half mile from Kramer, from Kaiser.
But the Kaiser won't take you.
They're not going to not
medical
treat you. If
emergency,
you have a
they'll
heart
treat
attack,
you.
they're going to treat you. And then they'll get you where you need to be.
Think so? I don't know.
Absolutely.
With a heart attack, they will
They
treat
have
you
to treat you.
in the car, in the ambulance, right away.
I'll have to check with Medicare to what they say. Because,
Trust me, if you're having a heart attack, whatever hospital you go to is going to take care of you, right? That would be completely wrong.
This
of
one
them
here,
to do.
this one here will push you out on the street, so then you're down.
Well,
I'll wake him up.
Well, you've got this hospital, something changed.
I'm just glad we're having a better interaction today, Vlad.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's just a lot of things getting together, you know. It's like
It's good.
own stuff and like.
Kick me out, you missed me. That's all there is to it.
You know what though? Sometimes it's good for sometimes it's good for us to just come out here, walk around, and talk to people, so everybody's on the same page, right? Understand, I'm the nicest guy in the world. If you do something illegal and we have to enforce it, I'm going to do my job just like anybody else. But at the same time, if you have your stuff set up like that, I would much rather drive by and say hi. Right?
Awesome.
My goal, what makes me feel good doing this job, is when we have people that we see a month from now. Hey, Sergeant Cooper, I'm in a home, I'm working, I'm doing all this stuff, thank you. That's why we do it. We don't do it to get all excited. We don't high five. It's not the movies. We don't high five when we get to jail. You know how much paperwork goes in doing that? It's not
Wow.
fun, right? We would much rather not have to take people to jail, see you guys doing well, call it a day.
And again, like, I know we're trying to start something new, get back to work. It's like I was expecting to go back to work since last week, and today dude didn't show up. It's like, okay, let's start again. You know, it's like.
Now here I got a question.
It's-
If you guys go back to work, which was supposed to be today, I'm gonna have his stuff with me until he gets back off of work. Is that gonna be a problem for you guys?
Good. Good.
I could, but yeah, just seriously, straight up.
If you have
It's gonna be nice and neatly on the.
If you have 2 backpacks, a roll, 2 pillows, and then all your stuff, if you take that stuff right there and add it to your stuff,
I mean,
You'll use my
guys-
blankets wherever, and
I'll tell you what though.
I mean, the guy's gonna go get a job and try to get off the
I'll
street.
tell you what, if you have it nice and neat,
Yeah.
and you tell the officer, hey, my friend went to work, I'm watching this stuff, I think that's a lot more understandable than just I have a bunch of stuff in the car.
Because that's the only reason. Then I would be watching him doing his stuff with mine.
because I'm gonna be working supposedly in Temecula. I'm gonna be leaving like 5 o'clock in the morning. I will be back like 7, 8. So I will be
They
gone like
picking you up and bringing you back?
yeah. so we can't stay there because for the
You give them a
insurance,
week and
whatever.
then he'll be off the streets in the hotel, you know?
I mean, I'm gonna pull up. As soon as I'll get my paycheck, I'm gonna take him out from here. We're gonna go get a room for a week or something, you know? So it's like, again,
But you know at Kramer, you can leave and come back, right?
I heard, again, my personal, whatever I heard about Kramer,
It's not
like
good
people
stories to
stealing,
tell.
there's some, I'm a little bit sometimes,
Skeptical.
yeah, I have my opinion straight up sometimes, and
People
I
being
better
5 minutes late, not out in.
I wanna,
More than 3
like,
times and then you get kicked out and stuff like that, so. I mean, shit happens out
I
of
mean, they
buses
have
and
rules. They have rules. I mean, they
That's
have
what
to have
happens when
rules.
we're late to work. We get in trouble when we're late to work.
I know.
You gotta come. You
but-
gotta be there on time.
Yeah.
And that's just part of the rule.
Yeah,
you
if
know,
we say we're going to be here at 4, we show up at 4.
Yeah.
yeah,
Totally.
but
Not eight.
I always
you
been
don't meet your
15,
boss
20
at a
minutes
certain
before
time.
work,
I'm
That's
always
it.
early.
always.
I'm always terrified.
Drink my coffee, smoke a cigarette, and warm up. I was doing demolition too. You know, it's called
How old are you, Vlad?
46.
You?
I'm 61. I retired 50. Massive heart attack. Retired from the Teamsters after 31 years.
How old were you when you had the heart attack?
50.
50? Wow, that's pretty young.
50 is actually the age when it's that thing, my pup. One
Yeah.
day.
So
Yeah.
are we good for today?
Yes,
We
appreciate
got a
it.
better job.
Thank
Good
you.
for today, good for
Are
every
we going
day.
to leave today in a better place than what we got?
With a smile,
There you go.
right?
If something disasters, we'll work with you guys on it.
I appreciate it.
Have a good one, guys.
Thank you.
I'll be back. Yeah.
All right, take it easy.
Yeah, you too, guys. Thanks for chatting with us. Appreciate it. Good talk today. Maxwell Park. Please share the video. Join Homeless Advocates for Christ on Facebook. Pray that people get the help they need and not get arrested for silly stuff. Hopefully these guys can get a place and the work and all that they need. But anyways, thanks so much for your prayers and support. Please share the video, like, subscribe, comment, and I hope to hear from you soon. May God bless you as you seek first His kingdom always. Bye-bye.